This story does not begin here. It began hundreds of years ago, when man first traveled into the unknown. Northwest of the Great Lakes is a network of smaller lakes and rivers, a region once famous as a water highway of the seeing voyager, whose birch bark canoes carried the explorers, traders, travelers, and Indians across the continent in search of trade and discovery. In the heart of this wilderness, an area known as Superior Botanical Park has been set aside to be preserved in all its primeval.
J'ai trouvé l'aussi belle que je m'y suis baigné. J'ai trouvé l'aussi belle que je...
One summer, my 3 sons, a friend, and myself set forth on a 5-day trip of paddling and portaging that carried us deep into the scenic wilderness. It is only here that man can enjoy the peace and beauty of virgin country. Often we pause along our way to enjoy the freshness of the gentle, rippling rapids, where walleye pike can usually be found at the lower end of the rapids. Where there are fish, there is jerry, and sometimes you find jerry even where there are no fish. However, there is something for everybody, as Tom drifts through the sparkling water to join Jim in another canoe below the rapids. This is a land where a boy is what he wants to be and can think of the things he wants to think about. A place to grow. As we move along on our journey into this wonderful land, Jim finds us an excellent opportunity to nap. For these days are so full of living. The portages are all marked by the United States Forestry Department. This portage is 44 rods. This means its length is 704 feet if it were level. But like many portages, it will be hilly and a winding trail, with big rocks and perhaps a fallen tree to go around or over. It is on these portages that man must carry on his back his food, shelter, supplies, and canoe that is all necessary for his survival. There are no stores, no motels. The sky is your cover, the ground is your bed. Your canoe is your only link to the outside world. The wilderness of Superior Botanical Park is the same today as it was in the age of the voyageurs and in the days of the roaming bands of Indians that hunted the caribou. The morning sun rises at 4:30, but not too many people are up at that time. Everybody up, traveling, traveling. And soon there is life. Come on, boy, rub that sleep out of your eyes. Let's live a little. Roll out of that sleeping bag. Come on, let's get those clothes on. Let's get cleaned up. Let's take a quick run down to the lake and wash that face. Easy now. Easy. Be careful. did it! You got a hand wet! Boy, what a dry cleaning job! The big advantage of being the first one up is you get to get everybody else up. Now where did that boy go? Aha! There he is! Now let those mosquitoes out of there. Now it's just like home. Everybody up, wash, fix their sleeping bags. And let's brush those teeth. And here returns the early fisherman on a smooth carpet of sky blue water. To cook, we need fire. And for fire, we need wood. As long as you're at it, Tom, chop a little bit extra. It will give you a real appetite for that breakfast of sausage and pancakes. Dad is an expert at making pancakes. Whoops! After breakfast, the first thing to do is try a little fishing again. Careful, Jim. That water is 40 feet deep. Jim is getting pretty good with that casting rod. Sometimes the fish just won't bite on anything. But he gets a lot of practice. Aha! But now he's got one. That boy, Jim. Pull him in. Look at that nice walleye. Let's put him on that stringer. Right along with the rest of them. Now the word is out. It's good fishing. Everybody with their favorite fishing hole. Walleyes always bite best in the rapids. Come on, Tom, let's put them all in a stringer. Soon, however, young boys even tire of fishing and turn to look for some new adventure and excitement. Here they have captured some tadpoles. This will keep them occupied for a time. As the day wears on, we must return to our main camp and prepare again once to move on. Everybody is an expert at this now and knows exactly what to do and how to do it. Everybody must pack his own bag. The fishing tackle must be put in order, as is everything else. For someday, we hope we can return to this very same spot. This has been our home at the lake. The boys now load a well-balanced canoe, for they know it is much easier to navigate when the weight is properly distributed. All of our water for cooking and drinking has come from the lake. Jim could just about drink this place dry. But on with our chores, boys. Let's look for some more adventure. We are still 20 miles from our destination. As we drift out into the gentle flowing river, we can look back into the richest part of our life, an experience that one can never forget. We have left it clean and ready for the next. Oh, and look at the delicious candy bar. I'll bet that's pretty good, Jim. Is that right? Among the many forms of wildlife is this mother duck swimming with her young, for they are residents of this beautiful North Country. Each little island can be a place to stretch, rest, or fish. So many islands, yet each one is different. The glaciers of the Ice Age cut the pattern of the rock-bound lakes. Now the glaciers have gone. Only Superior Critical Park remains the same. The water can be 40 feet deep at the edge of these rocks. Dee knows this, for he is just retrieving his fishing rod from the cool water. As we prepare for the last leg of our journey, we must get a super dishwashing job from Jerry. From here on today, we live on sandwiches and dried fruit. At the last portage, we stop and eat our lunch under the trees, alongside the small rivers and waterfall. Our trip into this land is almost history now, and we hope that all of our friends to follow will love it and respect it as we have, and that they will teach those that will follow them that this is our last frontier and we must keep it as a frontier. For these waterways offer modern man opportunity to rediscover the healing simplicity of life, free from the demand of progress. Today, human law joins with the rugged contour of the land to help keep Superior Critical Park free from exploitation, unspoiled for all who wish to come. For the Superior Critical Park is a heritage of all mankind.